For thousands of years, the pyramids of Egypt have held humanity captive with their majesty and mystery. But what if we've only scratched the surface? We are about to dive deep into the tantalizing possibility that these colossal tombs still hide chambers and passages that have remained untouched by human hands for millennia. Could we truly be standing at the edge of the greatest archaeological discovery of our time? Today, we journey through the known corridors and advance toward the unknown, following clues that may rewrite history forever. The Great Pyramid of Giza has survived earthquakes, dynasties, invasions, and the relentless passage of time. Yet, despite all our modern advancements, we still don't fully understand how or why it was built with such precision. When we step inside, we're welcomed by the cool air of a monument frozen in time, an interior crafted with purpose, symmetry, and mastery. The King's Chamber stands as the architectural heart of the structure, enormous granite blocks fitted so perfectly that even a sheet of paper can barely slide between them. Its empty sarcophagus sits patiently, almost defiantly, as if guarding a secret that is yet to be uncovered. Its dimensions align with cosmic patterns so precise that some researchers argue it was designed with astronomical or mathematical intentions, far beyond the simple function of a tomb. Just below, the Queen's Chamber presents an entirely different mystery, smaller and more intimate, yet no less enigmatic. The chamber is home to two narrow shafts, tunnels so small a child couldn't crawl through, that lead upward into darkness. They open into nothing and from nothing. Their existence raises one question: what were they for? Alignments with stars? Spiritual pathways? Hidden mechanisms? We still don't know. Ascending through the monumental Grand Gallery, one can't help but feel dwarfed by its sheer scale. The walls stretch upward like a stone canyon, guiding you toward the King's Chamber with an almost ceremonial intensity. Stair-like ramps, perfectly placed niches, and polished internal surfaces show a level of planning far more advanced than necessary for a simple burial corridor. The gallery feels like something more, like a transitional passage designed for a ritual, a ceremony, or perhaps for a purpose we have not yet uncovered. But the deeper we go, the more questions arise. Throughout the pyramid, there are irregularities, discrepancies in density, unexpected temperature variations, and empty spaces in places that should be solid stone. These anomalies have puzzled Egyptologists for decades. Some believe they are construction defects, others believe they are intentional. But a more daring question lingers: what if these anomalies aren't errors, but hidden rooms? Ancient texts offer tantalizing clues. Herodotus, the Greek historian, described underground chambers filled with secrets. Medieval Arab scholars spoke of hidden passages containing knowledge from civilizations long lost. Of course, myths tend to grow with time, but beneath many myths lies a grain of truth, and in the case of the pyramids, these ancient descriptions suddenly seem far more plausible than mere legends. To explore these possibilities without damaging the pyramid, scientists turn to modern tools, non-invasive technologies capable of seeing through stone. And in 2017, the ScanPyramids project made a discovery that shook the world. Using muon tomography, a method relying on cosmic particles that pass through solid rock, researchers detected a massive hidden void inside the Great Pyramid. A space so large it rivals the Grand Gallery itself, a space that had never been entered, never seen, never documented in over 4,500 years. This discovery reignited global curiosity. If such a chamber exists, what else might be hiding within these ancient walls? Further scans using infrared thermography revealed unexpected hot and cold spots, indicating cavities behind the surfaces. Ground-penetrating radar mapped density inconsistencies near the pyramid's base, suggesting potential side corridors or secondary chambers. But even with all these clues, the truth remains: we have only detected the shadows of these secrets. We can see outlines, densities, and voids, but we cannot yet see inside them. Every discovery, every anomaly, every measurement feels like a whisper from the past, calling out to us. Since 2017, research has intensified, and by 2025, new findings have added even more intrigue. Updated data from multiple scanning systems show the possible existence of a slanted passage aligned with the pyramid's ancient entrance. Another unexplored corridor appears near the northern face. Some analyses even suggest interconnected voids that might form an entire hidden level inside the structure. While none of these can be entered or verified physically, the consistency of the data across different scanning methods makes one thing increasingly clear: there is more inside the Great Pyramid than we currently understand. What could these sealed chambers contain? Imagine objects perfectly preserved since the time of Khufu, tools used by workers, ritual items placed for the king's journey into the afterlife, papyrus scrolls detailing construction methods, or perhaps something entirely unexpected, something that could reshape our understanding of ancient civilization. Even if these chambers contain no objects at all, their mere existence would be a breakthrough. A new space means a new purpose. A new chamber means a new layer of meaning behind the pyramid's construction. It could force historians to rethink everything, from religious practices to architectural planning, from workforce organization to Egypt's technological capabilities. And so, the next frontier is not breaking into the pyramid, but learning how to explore it without touching it. The global scientific community is now working on micro-drones capable of navigating through tiny cracks, ultra-high-power scanning technologies, and advanced imaging systems that could render full 3D maps of interior spaces with incredible detail. The future of exploration is silent, gentle, and precise. And as these tools evolve, the pyramids may reveal the stories they have guarded for millennia. Imagine the moment when we see inside one of these hidden chambers for the first time. Imagine watching a drone enter a sealed room untouched since ancient times. Imagine glimpsing artifacts resting exactly where they were placed thousands of years ago. That moment would not just be an archaeological discovery, it would be a direct connection to the past, a message sent across 4 millennia, finally being received. The pyramids have been silent for ages, but today, with new tools and new eyes, we stand on the threshold of breaking that silence. History is on the verge of being rewritten, and you can witness it unfold. If you want to continue exploring these mysteries and be among the first to discover what lies hidden within the Great Pyramid, make sure to subscribe, leave your like, and join us, because the next great revelation about Egypt's pyramids might already be forming just beneath the stone.